I go by Gmaestro. I'm here from Tallahassee, Florida. My journey in music started 20 years ago when I was a kid. Always kind of had music around me. I'm a real musician, also as well. So started in the church, I did that and eventually moved to the professional side in high school.
What inspired your artist name and what does it represent?
So my artist name again, because a lot of people like to say it in typo, is G Maestro. I ain't gonna say it. Well, it's G Maestro. The G is my first name, if you know, you know. Um the Maestro part is just being a master in the craft. Like I said, I always kind of been doing music. So I wouldn't say I'm like good at everything, but I'm a student of the A&T.
What does the phrase dreams to reality mean to you as an artist?
So the phrase dreams to reality for me would mean taking your dreams and getting it out of your head. Not making it, just imagination.
Can you share a moment where you felt your dream starting to become a reality?
I felt my dream became a reality at my first show ever. It was a promotion. I don't think they're still around, but not too far from here actually, where it was they were hosting. I think it was the 69 or
621 Galas?
61. Yeah, yeah. That was like my first show, and like I had a team of people behind me, first kind of artist that I ever signed. When I saw like the crowd of people, like Willie Hawk and Easy that I probably just put out like 6 months before that, I was like, yeah, this is high, you know.
When it comes to writing your own music, coming up with your own ideas, what's your main inspiration? How do you get inspired?
My main inspiration is like just storytelling. So like I'm telling stories about everything that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Just being in a vulnerable state. Vulnerability is it's cool. It could be anything to me, but it's being in that mindset saying, hey, I want to come real if I want people to really know who I am. What I'm trying to convey in it is it's okay to be honest, not just with yourself, but to who you're trying to send the message to. Because you may have not had that opportunity. So
What are you manifesting for your career in the next 12 months?
in the next 12 months, I am manifesting in everybody that is doing this music with me be up there. You know what I'm saying? Just having a team of people around me that I call friends and family, all that stuff, but seeing them in the light higher than what we are now.
Why should people support events like this one?
People should support events like this because these are usually the start of something great. Like when we think of like an ideal or something, like the ideal of I don't know BT or the ideal of MTV, that was just like something small, and then it turns into something so prestigious. So where like to have like something from there or to be a part of that means something to not just the culture but just to the world also as well. So this is how that starts. Start small and turn to something bigger.
Like, what would younger self say to adult you right now in this moment?
The younger version of myself would say, always knew you would keep going, inspire the doubts.
What drives you to keep going even on your hardest days?
What drives me to keep going is two things actually. I'm part of a collective called the Million Lighters of Records, a small company where I run it with some of my friends, such as DeYoung, Kiro, Dalen Brown, just to name a few people. They keep me going, honestly, they keep me sharp. I hear some of their stuff and of course some of their music and I go, man, yeah, like I need to be, just as committed to this as possible. And I said two things, but I mean three. The second thing should have been the first is God. I'm guided by the steps, that I'm walking to my purpose, that for sure. And the third thing is just, this is a passion of mine, music. Some type of something that music feels like I have to be in it. And I don't know yet, but I'm trying to get out of here. Yeah, so again, my name is G Maestro. I'm here from Tallahassee, Florida. I want to promote a few things. Me and Kayana has a project coming out called Feelings in Orbit. It's going to come out a little bit later. Also, I have something dropping next month. I'm not going to say it yet. You just can see it happening. It's already been approved. That's great. And then also, I have an album coming out later on this year too.